When I was a kid, I was pretty bad at most things, but there was one thing I was very good at, and that was drawing cartoons. I was pretty much the best cartoon drawer in my school, for a while anyway. My notebooks, textbooks would be just covered in illustrations. I'd end up so deeply engrossed in my drawings that the outside world became like a faint radio playing in the background. Then one day a kid joined our school, Simon Fletcher. Simon Fletcher was not only a faster runner than me, he was also a green belt in karate, but worst of all, he happened to be incredible at drawing cartoons. And that made me no longer the best. I remember going home and being really upset and telling my mum, and she said something that I haven't forgotten. She said, "Stef, it's not about how good you are, it's about how good you want to become." This week I'm travelling to London to meet some truly remarkable people. People that inspire me and others around them to never stop trying to be a better person. I've been invited by TSB to come down to an event in London. It's called Pride of Britain, that celebrates British people who have acted bravely or extraordinarily in some really challenging situations. I'm going to talk to a few of the people that have been nominated and try to learn a bit more about them, and I suppose how I can be more like them.
One night on this. Michalaks. Michalaks. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, Chicky, how are you?
Yeah, good. How you doing?
I'm really nervous.
Oh, so what have you got to do?
I've just got to interview these people, but they're like, I don't know, I'm just really nervous about interviewing them. I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to fluff anything or come across a bit of a knob, if you know what I mean.
Well, just don't be a knob then.
Easier said than done. You're not a knob.
Razzmatazz, hey? Here we go, this is the guy I've been looking forward to meeting all night. Dude, I've been so excited about meeting you.
Oh no, thank you very much.
I've been so excited about meeting you, dude.
Serious.
I'm Stef.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bud.
This is 17-year-old Moin Younis. He has a rare life-limiting disease, which means he has barely any skin on most of his body. It's a condition called EB. Every day, 7 days a week, for 4 to 5 hours, he wakes up in the morning and goes through a really agonizing routine that involves getting into the bath and then wrapping up his entire body in bandages. It's hard to put into words how much respect I have for Moin. Despite everything he's had to deal with, he's still passionate about helping others. I asked Moin if he had any positive words for anyone out there watching that might need to hear them, and this is what he said.
I'm saying it to all these guys that are out there, that are suffering. Life does throw good things at you. Just hang in there and just be brave. It might not do it all the time, but you will get these great opportunities sometimes in life.
I'm a cold-hearted man, but that made me emotional. We've got some Cub Scouts here. Oh, Cub Scouts. Oh. Mr. Corbin. Mr. JC.
The next hero I was lucky enough to talk to is this guy, Fraser. He's the TSB Community Award winner and another wonderful chap that's done something incredible to help his community.
The project's called Cycling Without Age. You take rickshaw bikes, what they're called trishaws, they're back to front, so the people sit at the front, and we visit care homes and take them out for cycle rides. Our oldest passenger has been 98. It is a man called Jim who just loves being in the outdoors, but he's lost mobility in his legs and he can't get outside anymore. So coming out of the trishaw, feels alive again. And Jim's favourite thing is to go out in the rain. And if it's
great.
hailstones outside, Jim's got his jacket on, hat on, and he's sitting at the front door ready to go. But I think it just shows them how much they enjoy it, you know, because they just feel this kind of freedom they don't get being stuck in the home or wherever else. And
those of you that watch us regularly will know that my mission with these videos is to try and create something that ignores conflict and drama and even fear that's often perpetuated by our mainstream media, and instead try and pull focus on the moments in life that prove living on this big old rock is actually pretty awesome. And I feel TSB and Pride of Britain have a similar ethos to that. Highlighting a few of these heroic people, it proves there are some really good eggs out there doing some truly remarkable and altruistic things to try and make a difference in their community. Nobody left that night without feeling moved or inspired in some way, and it all brought me back to what my mum told me all those years ago. It's no good looking at how good you are now. It's far better to try and focus on how good you intend to become.
Oh, hello there. I was just wondering if it might be possible to make an appointment to come and see your school. He will be starting next September. Sit on the chair, chicken. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I'm going to draw an autumn tree. You're ruining my part of the picture. Okay, I'll start doing my autumn tree here. Grayson! Oh, look, here's my nice autumn tree again. My nice autumn tree. No, don't ruin my autumn tree.
Should I paint on your face?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
And then I'll do yours?
No.
Yeah, that's the deal. No, not on my hand, baby. I don't want it on my hand. Just on our noses.
Tantrums, uncontrolled outbursts of anger and frustration caused by pretty much anything that happens in a toddler's life.
I tried.
In this case, it was triggered by not being permitted to paint on his mother's hand. Earlier, it was because Hannah told him it was not possible to marry your grandma, and before that, it was something to do with socks. Luckily, toddlers are small and frail. This is a handy design touch because, trust me, if a toddler could, they would most likely kill you.
Sometimes I wonder why I bother.
Pardon? Really good. Really inspiring.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, Cody.
I'll rip out your spleen.
Yeah,
Call
make
it
it my
queen.
Yeah, good to see you again.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
Don't leave me alone again. I don't like it. I can't sleep without you.
Oh yeah, it's trick or treat night, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know which side we should do though.
Come on, let's go. Right, we are taking Grayson out for his first ever trick or treat experience. You got keys, codes?
Oh no.
I'll get them.
Your hair looks stupid.
Your attitude is stupid. Let's go and scrounge some sweets off people.
I've never ever been trick-or-treating before.
Haven't you?
Ever.
It's your first time?
It's the reason why I wanted Grayson to go trick-or-treating so much is because I wanted to go.
I didn't know that. Oh my god, this is more for you than it's for him.
It really is. I told you it would be really good fun.
Did Rufus have a good time?
No.
I loved that. That was literally like the best Halloween ever.
It was quite good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite cute.
It was really sweet.
Oh my goodness, look how many sweets you got! Whoa!
You can have one.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thanks, Grayson.
This is the chocolate too.
It's a chocolate. I'll leave you with the chocolate ones. Can I have this one?
What's that one?
Caramel.
I don't like caramel.
Okay, thanks, Grayson. That's very sweet of you. I'll put them all back now. If you left this out in London, the bowl would be
What does this taste like? Minty? Or slug? Slug? Yeah.
Do you know, I feel so much less stressed now we've got our school viewings all booked in.
I feel so stressed that I've got to work all weekend.
Yeah, sucks.
This is the third week now I've done 75 plus hours.
I know.
I can't complain though, because after meeting that Moin guy in the Pride of Britain Awards, like I'm never complaining about anything again. I feel like I'm getting to the stage now where I need help. I don't think I can keep going and doing this by myself, because I feel like, especially with Want Feed, I haven't been able to focus on it as much as I need to.
Yeah, and also I'm like constantly wanting you to take photos for me, and like I would be able to make more videos if we had somebody to help.
Yeah.
Because then they could help me do the setup and do some editing and take blog photos for me, because I really am loving writing again. That's where I want to focus.
Because we could focus on
my
Mags
attention right now. Oh yeah, and Mags London. Like we need
Feed.
somebody to help with the photography and stuff for that. So much photography all the time.
So.
And every time I have something that I need you to photograph with me, I'm ripping you away from an edit, taking you out of the zone.
If we did get somebody in, it would mean that we could produce probably better stuff and have more time as a family and be less stressed.
Yeah. So that's the thing though, you're making amazing videos but you're sacrificing all the family time. My friend Tom, could chat to him about doing it. He did film production and creative writing. He knows how to work a camera.
Yeah.
We've lived together before, so we know that we're not going to irritate each other. He lives about 5 minutes away. Could be a good one.
Yeah. Shall I call him and ask him?
Yeah, see what he thinks.
If he's keen to try it.
Rufus is absolutely loving his life right now. Look at him.
If not him, like I need somebody else anyway. I just can't keep doing this.
I think it would be better to use him because it's somebody we both know and get on with.
Yeah.
So the dynamic wouldn't be weird.
You know what? Most YouTubers have production assistants. They just keep it quiet. I think if we just take
most people have got like PAs and stuff as well.
Yeah.
But you're trying to spin all these plates.
Yeah, if he can help us across the board on everything, Mags London, Want Feed, help us with the production of our videos, I think then...
Be really good timing in terms of Mags London as
There'll
well.
be more time to think about
Christmas.
stuff to shoot. There'll be more time to come up with ideas of interesting things, to add more context to the videos, and you know what I mean? Just give things more depth, because we've got more time to consider what we're doing, rather than just every day waking up being like, ah!
Yeah, what do we do?
Let's call him, let's see what he says.
Welcome to the EE voicemail. I'm sorry, but
Oh, it takes ages. So why do you have to listen to this?
Please leave your message after the tone. After you finish your message, just hang up.
We know this by now.
Please press 1.
Hello, Tom Malicious. I've got a proposition for you, mate. Can you give me a call back when you get this? Bye. See what he says. Right, anyway, I've got to go back to work.
Oh, we miss you.
I'm not complaining, though. I'm not complaining.
Nah.
Do you want to go for a walk?
No.
What do you mean, no? Have you got everything you need, Bubs? Come on, then.
One mister. I can help it.
found it really bizarre earlier when Grayson was like making Rufus laugh.
Yeah, I know.
To see like
so
two
cute.
things that we made, like
Yeah.
communicating, was just a bizarre thing.
It's a nice moment though. Can I have a bite of yours, please?
I don't know why I got salad. It does nothing for me.
It didn't sound like it was a really nice salad though.
Do you know what annoys me about life?
This is really good.
Is that people are different heights and have different dietary requirements. In terms of, I'm bigger than you. I'm like I'm almost twice your weight, but they give us the same size portions.
But I always eat the same.
I feel that they should give you portions based on your weight or size, or they should always give you a go large option.
This panini's amazing.
Yeah, can you stop eating it? I'm starving. Get yourself one.
I'm keeping a human
Oh, for
alive
God's
with
sake.
my body. I'm only going to have a couple more bites and I'll get back to you.
Oh. What? You weren't eating it?
Ever since I've known Hannah, she's been banging on about how great the fireworks are in Bath. So we're going to go tonight and see for ourselves how good these things are. So I'm going to take you. I'm going to take my 7200 lens. I was going to take my extender for this, but I've lost it, which is really handy. But anyway, let's get some shots. And that was the Bath firework experience. What would you rate that out of 10?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think we're still in the wrong place and I'd rate it a 3.
3 out of 10? What would you rate Battersea when we were in London?
Like a 7.
Yeah. Yeah. I found it pretty underwhelming.
But we weren't underneath them. You need to be underneath them.
Yeah, tip for fireworks, if you watch fireworks, make sure you're underneath the
You
fireworks.
can't really do that with young children because you get
Fireworks from a distance are a bit like meh, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was like, right, when can we go home?
Well, at least we learned something from tonight. Never watch fireworks from a distance.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you hold that cup of water like that. I've never seen him have a drink and not spill the drink.
He didn't spill his drink yesterday.
That's a first. We have offered Tom the job to come and work with us.
So exciting.
Yeah, we're waiting to see what he says, but...
It'd be so weird for me if I end up working with one of my old uni friends.
Yeah. But
cool.
I'm just super excited about having some help. This week I think was more of an 80-hour week than the last 2 with
We didn't
75.
really even see you this week. It's weird to say that though, because obviously to everybody else they see what we filmed together, but then the rest of the week is literally we don't see each other.
Yeah.
And because I always go to bed before you, and we just are passing shit.
Yeah, so we're going to take next week off because I just want to spend some time with the fam. I don't think I've actually seen Rufus yet. So I'm going to spend some time with Grayson, spend some time with Rufus, just be a dad, help out Hannah with some stuff around the house, put up a shelf maybe, wash the car. What do dads do?
You never do.
Yeah, do dad stuff. But I hope you like this week's video. Huge, massive thank you to TSB. I met some amazing people at the Pride of Britain Awards. I wanted to talk to the Grenfell Tower firefighters, but they weren't doing interviews. I kind of get that because if I just run into a burning building, the last thing I want to do is talk to a YouTuber straight after. So I ended up saying thank you in the actual event itself. I also met the guy who fought off the terrorists that were running around stabbing everyone in London. I met the policeman who wrestled him. Yeah, he was really nice as well. So I met some really incredible people. All the links for everything are down there anyway. If you want to watch the show for yourself, it's on this week coming up. So check it out. Thank you dearly for your time. Thank you dearly for your attention. We will see you all for more.
Very formal of you.
We'll see you all for more shenanigans in a couple of weeks.
Bye guys.
See you later.
Bye, everyone. You can have your movie back on.